Let's hope my hair doesn't fall out, cause that would be really awkward. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is another hair video this week. We've been on a bit of a journey with my hair since last year, I think. So last year I uploaded a video dyeing my hair ginger, dyeing my hair for the first time by myself. Since then, I went from ginger to a bright red colour, like a deeper red, and then to a really dark brunette. Since then, I've been trying to strip the dark brunette from my hair, and as you can see, it's now like this, well, it's still a dark brown, but it's a bit of a lighter brown colour. And I've ultimately made the decision that I want to go back to being a redhead, specifically a ginger redhead. I'm not the most tanned of complexions. I do have Scottish heritage, so I think I get my paleness and the natural red tinge to my hair from my dad's side of the family, so thank you Darracks for that. So yeah, I thought I'd film this video because I'm trying to get my hair back to this colour. Da, 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 da. This is the hair dye that I used previously on my hair to try and get it to that ginger colour. But this time round, I want to take it one step further, and I'm going to try and lighten it before putting the red on so I get a really vibrant colour. Enter this bad boy. Dun dun dun! So, wait, before you all panic, I'm hoping it's not gonna go as light as this lady on the box. So this product is the Jerome Russell Be Blonde, and it's basically a lightening product. So this is designed for light to dark brown hair, so my hair colour, and it's supposed to take your hair up to 8 to 9 shades lighter. Now, in my experience of dyeing my hair or having other people dye my hair, whenever I put a blonde colour on it, it's never gone as light as what it has done on the box, or it would never go straight to this colour. I mean, imagine if this is the one time that it does. So what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna take you on this journey with me, so by the end of this video, I won't be sat here looking like this anymore, I hope, but I'm hoping I'm not gonna completely ruin my hair. Phase 1 is gonna be to lighten it with this, and then phase 2 is gonna be to ginger it up with this. So this is the Garnier Olia Intense Copper colour. And it was a really nice red colour, but I had previously had my hair lightened at the hairdressers. They'd then put a red on top of that, and then I've then put the copper on top of that. So my hair had already been lightened at the hairdressers. This time round, I'm going to try and lighten it myself, because although I used 2 boxes of colour stripper and my hair did go really light, as I've washed it more, it's gotten darker, and I think that's because my natural hair colour underneath what was there before was a more darker brown colour. So I think this is probably quite close to my natural colour. So we're going to try and lift that and then get me to that bright ginger that I was last summer. So yeah, exciting times. So I'm going to skip ahead now, and we're going to get to putting this on my hair. We're going to see how it goes, see how it lightens. I've got 2 boxes of each dye, so because my hair is longer than shoulder length and it is quite thick, I think I'm going to need 2 boxes to get really good coverage, because I really don't want it to go patchy when I'm putting this on my head. Okay, so I've just opened the box of the blonde hair dye. So this is the Maximum Blonding Kit. It is designed for light to dark brown hair, as I said. I'm not expecting results anywhere near what's on the back of the box. In fact, I'm hoping that it doesn't go as blonde as it says on the back of the box, simply because I don't want, although I want the red to be intense, I don't want it to be too intense. So what you get in here is you get the cream peroxide, as you can see here, and then you've got the high lift powder bleach. So they give you this little pot and brush so you can mix the 2 together. You've then got a cap that you can pop on your head for when the colour's sort of setting in, and then there's a shampoo for afterwards for when you're going to rinse it out. You do also get the instructions, and inside the instructions there are gloves, but I've got some of these gloves that I'm going to use instead, just because they're not as massive on my hands. So Right, let's get to it. Put your gown on, gloves on, hair sectioned. Sorry about the dodgy angle. Right, I'm gonna mix the dye now. God. Try not to breathe in the powder as you're mixing it. Oh God, that's gone right on my nose. Let her to get away from herself so I don't breathe it in. It turns a nice blue colour. It does say to mix it with a spoon, but I thought, why dirty a spoon when I've already got the little brush? I'm probably going to use my fingers more than the brush to actually apply it, so I'm not too worried. I think that's all mixed in. I'm just going to mix up the 1 box's worth first, and then once this is all applied, I will then mix up the next batch if I don't pass out from the fumes. It does smell really strong, like smells like bleach. I used to bleach blonde my hair, and this smell is very familiar to me. That was a while ago, so I'm gonna take like small sections at a time and then just apply it in. So yeah, I'll probably whiz through this bit. Like the issue as always with my hair is that it is so thick. I'm always worried that I'm not going to have enough dye to cover it all, even with the 2 boxes. I'm just like, oh gosh. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I will join you again once I am all dyed up. There we go, all done. Hat on my head. Gonna leave it half an hour. See how we go. Okay, oh that's bright. Okay, I've took the cap off to have a little look, and it has lightened quite a lot, very much so at the roots. Obviously the ends, they're not going to lighten as much. It took me a little while to apply, and after applying it I've left it on for about another half an hour. It says to leave for 20 to 90 minutes. I'm not trying to go too blonde because obviously I'm going to put the intense copper on top, so I think this is lightened enough for me to get a good result with the copper on the top, especially with how light my roots have gone. They have gone very blonde, so I think I'm going to rinse this off and we'll see what it looks like underneath. Let me take the clip out actually, 1 second. Okay, so yeah, obviously it's going to be hard to see it at the minute because the dye is like still on there, but you can see it has lightened quite a bit, the roots very much so, but yeah, it has lightened quite a bit. So I'm going to just jump in the shower and just wash this all out, I think, because this I don't want to leave on any longer. Okay, so I may have missed a crucial step in the application process, which said wait 15 minutes before applying to your roots after you've applied it everywhere else. So we have fluorescent blonde roots, and then the rest of my hair is like this light gingery colour. I think it looks darker on camera at the minute because it's wet, and also just the lighting's not very good, so the sun's gone down and I'm in this bathroom, but it has lifted enough I think for me to put this like red colour on. Obviously I wasn't trying to go blonde, I'm gonna be going a copper colour, so I'm not bothered about the fact that it is a copper colour. That's the ultimate aim. I am slightly concerned though about the root situation, because I think my hair is going to be like intensely ginger at the top and then not as ginger the rest of the way down, so slightly concerned about that. But we're gonna go with it. We're gonna roll with it. I think I'm gonna dry this off and just go straight into putting the red on top. I was gonna wait until tomorrow, but I kind of just want to get it done now so I can have like the final result. So if it does go terribly wrong, I can book a hairdresser's appointment. Yeah, so I'm gonna crack on and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so now I've dried it off, you can kind of see the roots are very blonde, and then that kind of comes down and it's a little bit patchy in places where it's still a tiny tiny bit damp, and where obviously the colour's taken, so there's some blonder bits underneath and on top. Obviously I had dye on my hair before, which I've since stripped, so I wasn't expecting this to be a perfect job by any means, but it has lifted the colour for me. So hopefully when I put the red on, which I'm going to just do in a minute now because I can't bother to wait till tomorrow, hopefully when I put the red on it will be a more vibrant red. I'm just hoping that it doesn't look too patchy once the red is on. So, a little wave there. So I'm going to crack on with the next lot of colour. Okay, so this is the Garnier Olia Bold Intense Copper colour. This is the colour that I used last time I dyed my hair ginger. You might have seen that video already. It was the first time I dyed my hair myself at home. I normally used to get other people to do it. So I used this the last time to go the ginger colour. You get the instructions in the pack, you get this little applicator bottle for you to mix in your colourant cream and your developer cream, and then you also get the after colour care, it's like a conditioner. So I've also, because I am putting 2 colours on my hair in one day, I've also got a deep conditioning treatment. I'll just show you which one I've got. So it's the Shea Moisture 10-in-1 Multi-Benefit Hair Mask. So I think once I've done this, I'm just going to whack a whole load of this on. There I'm going to use the whole 2 tubes of the other conditioner that came with the hair dye, just because I think my hair's going to need it after all this. Okay. Shake, shake, shake. Oh god, I hate this bit. It's always such an effort. It's like having a workout before you dye your hair. Do you know what? I feel like the more this is drying, sorry, I'm out of focus now. Oh my goodness. There we go. The more this is drying, the more even I think it's starting to look. Obviously not even enough to like leave it like this by any means. I'm gonna put the red on top, but it's not looking quite as like crazy, so I'm happy with that. At least. Okay, wish me luck, kids. Let's go. I've used this hair dye before, like I said, and I think I much prefer it to other hair dyes just because it's got no ammonia in it for one, so it smells much nicer than like other hair dyes, and I have found that it normally leaves my hair feeling nice afterwards. Like my hair doesn't feel like it's really dried out, like it has just been dyed. So I quite like this hair dye. I'm just, like I said, hoping that it's all gonna go fairly evenly, and I think it is probably going to go quite bright just with how light my hair has actually gone. So I've got 2 boxes again because my hair is quite thick. So just hope I can just get it as even as possible. Wish me luck. I'll see ya in a bit. Okay, the ginger is on and all around my face, as you can see. I'm going to leave this on for about another 20 minutes or so. I have a feeling that the roots are going to be really bright, so we're going to see how that goes. I did leave them till last to do in the hopes they won't be too fluorescent, but I think I've got everything covered, so we will see how it turns out once I've washed it out. Okay, I've rinsed out the copper, and holy guacamole, it is bright on the top. So I'm gonna go and dry it and see how it looks. I think it still might be a tiny bit patchy, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously I'm not a hairdresser, so this is never gonna be perfect, but I have a feeling that in a few weeks I might have to go back over this again just to try and even out the colour a bit more. But I'm gonna dry it and see how we get on. Bear in mind that this light is like really garish, so obviously once it's dry, I think tomorrow in daylight I'll be able to show you better what it actually looks like, because this light is like all from above, so in daylight it might look a bit different. Ooh. Okay guys, I am back at my own house now, and I thought I'd just show you the colour in the light of day. It's very, very bright, very orange. I think it's coming up brighter on camera actually than what it is in real life. But there's a few kind of patches where, I don't know if you can see, like there, and then a few here where it's still quite blonde. So what I think I'm gonna do is I've gone out and bought another box of the copper, and like I said, my hair is really thick, and when it gets damp or when I'm dyeing my hair, it clumps together quite a lot. So, and I put the top, because I started from the underneath, the top layer obviously went on last, so I think I need to put a little bit more on, just to try and really cover this blonde. But overall my hair feels really good. It doesn't feel dry. It's not like lost. I've got some wavy bits there where it's not been styled. Oh, there's another blonde bit there. Which is more an application issue rather than an issue with the product. So this is my novice application that's made it patchy. It's not the product. So I think I'm gonna put one more layer of the red on, and then gonna do like a deep conditioning treatment just to like lock in some moisture, and then I'll probably style it so you can see it when it's all styled, and I've got some makeup on so you'll see what it'll look like more on like a day-to-day basis, which should be exciting. So yeah, let's fast forward to when I've gone over it again and I've actually made myself look a bit more presentable. Okay, so you join me for the finished result of my hair. Let me maybe zoom out. There we go, just a little bit. So yeah, overall, right, let me start off with the elephant in the room. It would not curl properly, possibly because my hair is just too clean, because let's face it, in the last 2 days I've washed it 3 times. But overall I'm pleased with the result. I have got like a little dark patch here, which was my fault. I must have missed that bit with the bleach, but overall the vibrance of the red, the copper color is like great. It's really bright, like very, very bright. Here you go. I got rid of some of them dull patches where the colour didn't quite take to the blonde yesterday. So overall it's a lot more of an even colour, but I thought I'd come and sit here in front of the light just so you can kind of see it a bit better. So yeah, aside from how scraggly my curls are, because my hair just didn't want to curl, I'm very pleased with the overall result. I'm really happy. It's very bright. Very bright indeed. But do you know what, considering how dark my hair was about 3 weeks ago, this is amazing. So just to like clarify the process again, just as a little roundup, I stripped my hair twice with colour before. So I stripped it and then a few days later stripped it again. I then went over it with the lightener that I mentioned earlier in the video. So I used 2 boxes of that, went over it, left it on for only about half an hour. Didn't quite follow the instructions correctly, hence why my roots were so bright. It does say to put it on the ends of your hair first, leave it for 15 minutes and then apply to the roots. So if I'd have done that, I might have got a bit more of an even colour without the roots being so bright and the ends being so dark. But overall it did lift my hair really well. Then went on top with the intense copper colour yesterday, 2 boxes of that again, but there were a few patches just where the colour wasn't quite so even. So today I literally put colour on just the patches where I thought it was a little bit dull or where the colour hadn't taken quite as well. So this is the finished result, and yeah, I'm very happy with this. It's very bright. But let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, then please do give me a big thumbs up. Leave your comments down below as always. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Most of the views that I get on my channel are from people that aren't subscribed, so click the red button and then you can stick around and see more videos on my channel. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed joining me on the process from getting my hair from dark brunette to this lovely vibrant ginger colour. I'm really embracing my Scottish heritage and my Celtic blood right now, and I'm loving it. And also I have a ginger spice t-shirt on because I thought, well, I am ginger spice now, really, let's face it. Okay, maybe not quite ginger spice, but I'm spicing up my own life with this copper hair. I'm feeling good, feeling myself, and yeah. So yeah, all the colours and everything I've used will be linked down below, and my t-shirt, I'll link that down below as well. And I'll see you all in my next video, guys.